Hi guys, I'm Dejana Wait and welcome to Wait a Little. Thanks so much for stopping by. My god, I've tried to film this video 3 different times. The first time my memory card was full. The second time apparently I didn't delete enough from my memory card. The third time my battery died. It's like this video is cursed. So let's just get rolling into my empties. I hope I can make it through. The first item is the Soap & Glory Flake Away Body Scrub. Now, it looks really gross, and the label's kind of fallen off because it was in the shower and the water and stickiness. You know how that happens. But it was Flake Away Body Scrub. It smells so good. There's still a little bit left, but not enough for any usage, so shame. I really liked it. It's a really not too abrasive body scrub. Great for your legs. It's meant for your legs. Sometimes I would use it on my arms. Not that I have like rough, scaly arms, but it was just like, it's so easy to use and not too gritty that like, it was nice on my arms. And I just really like smelling like this stuff. So I really liked that. It lasted a fairly long time. Can't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was more than $20. So I definitely really liked that. Side note, empties take forever to get to. My god, I've been wanting to film an empty for so long, and I've never had enough products. This has been like 2.5 months in the making. So, here we are. Next, I have I have two separate creams of sorts. This one is from The Body Shop, and it is Sea Island Cotton, and I always keep little creams like this in my purse because I always get really dry hands, especially from work or just life. I just get dry hands from life. I'm just a generally dry hand kind of person, I guess. And Sea Island Cotton is a little bit strong for me, I find. Has anyone else smelled that? Like, it smells like laundry. It smells like fresh laundry, and it's just like a little too fresh laundry, and I love the smell of fresh laundry, but this is a lot. So anyways, I used it, so meh, wasn't that bad. I tend to go through my purse hand creams really fast, so it was okay. It was all right. I also find that those little creams in the little packages that you get from travel size, the little travel size ones that you get from Bath and Body Works, are never really that moisturizing. Like, is that just me? Maybe I'm just overly dry. That's sad, but that's probably actually what it is. I'm probably just overly dry. Anywho, this next one, the body butter, the coconut body butter from The Body Shop. This stuff did not mess around. Mild, normal coconut, cocoa buttery smell. And it was hydrating as I don't know what. It was great. I loved it. I don't really like carrying these in my purse though, because I don't want to have to like put my hand in it. Like, you know, you have all the grime from outside, and then you like put it into your hand cream, and then you're like, oh, and then, like maybe you had stuff on your fingers, and then suddenly it's in your hand cream. It's a gross scenario. So really liked it though. Would use it at home. So this next empty, one time I was in Walmart, you know, just doing what you do, looking at the cosmetics aisle, and I saw that these Pond's cleansing and exfoliating towelette. Oh, it's bright in here, so you probably can't see that. You know, it's a container for some Pond's cleansing wipes. I don't know what else to do there, but I saw these and they were on special. It was like 2 packages of 30 for something cheap. Maybe it was like $5, maybe it was $5, maybe it was $6. I don't remember, but I was like, cleansing wipes, cheap, I'm into it. So I bought them, and they smell weird. They're like citrus and cucumber, and yeah, it's like the citrus isn't as citrusy as one would think citrus would be. It smells weird. I don't know. Maybe it's the mixture of the citrus with the cucumber. Something weird went down, and I didn't like the smell of it very much. You get used to it, you know? You know when you use something enough and you're like, okay, I didn't like that smell, but like, it's fine now. Oh, it's getting so bright in here. The sun is just doing these things. Ugh, whatever. So I didn't like the smell of it too much, but I suddenly had 2 packages of it. So I used it instead of like hand wipes. You know when you're like putting on makeup in the morning and you get like makeup all over your hands? Like I would wipe my hands with that, and you know, like I would get something a little dirty, I'd wipe it with that. I rarely used it for my face because the smell was just a little too meh. But it was okay. It was okay. This is only one of the packages, even though I finished both, but I accidentally threw out the other one, and I figured showing you one would do the same as showing you both. So, meh out of 10. So, I'm gonna try and fix this brightness. Actually, I think the sun is going away. Can I tell you, I think the sun is just never on my side. Whenever I decide I want to film, the sun suddenly does every wonky thing in the book. It'll be rainy, it'll be overcast, it'll be sunny in the middle. Like, I just can't win. I can't win with the sun. Hold on. Hold on. Don't really think I fixed anything. Whatever, that's life. And now my battery's running out again. My second battery is running out again. My life. We're just gonna keep on rolling. Okay, I think we're back in action. It's not too bright. Switch some things around. Here we go. So, the next thing I bought was this Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. And I bought this because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. You know, it doesn't aggravate your skin. It's a really good all-around cleanser. And I think that for me, this just wasn't right. Not because it did anything bad for my skin, like it absolutely didn't. It cleaned it. That's good. But it really does the bare minimum as far as cleansers go for me, and I don't really have really acne prone skin anymore, and so I needed more than the bare minimum. You know when you use a cleanser and you're like, I wanted you to do more than you've done, and so that was okay. I'm very like blasé about every single thing that I am showing you in my empties. I'm like, it was okay, it was alright, So yeah, that I wouldn't rebuy it again. Also, I don't generally tend to repurchase the same skin cleanser anyways, because I haven't had one ever that I found is fantastic. So because of that reason, I'm always buying a new cleanser because I always want something else. So if any of you guys have any suggestions for any cleansers, let me know, because I am on the hunt for that special one, and Cetaphil wasn't it. Meh. Next is this this Sally Hansen Quick Off nail polish remover. You know the ones where you like, it's a pot and you like stick your finger in it. If I showed you the inside of this, oh, what is on the outside of this? Ew. This has been sitting here for a really long time. These have all been sitting here for a really long time. I love these pot nail polish things. They seem easier to use than the standard cotton pad and nail polish remover. My only qualm is that they get dirty really, really fast. Like, and then they look gross, and then I feel like I'm sticking my finger in grossness, so that wasn't cute. But I liked it. I keep buying these. I keep buying varying types of nail polish remover pots. So I like that. There, that's a positive thing that I like. My next empty is this Simple Soothing Facial Toner. It was a toner. It felt nice. It was okay. It was okay. You know, it effectively did the things that I needed my toner to do. I liked it. But with toners, it's kind of the same thing for me as it is with face cleansers. I'm always looking for another one. So I'm not going to rebuy it because I'm on the hunt for another guy who will do for me what I feel needs to be done. You know, it's like I'm on the hunt for my facial products to do something, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe I needed a little bit more luxury in my life. Maybe that's what it is. So that was okay. Nothing special, but okay. It has gotten too bright again. You know what? Shrugging it off. If I look a little blown out in this video, I'm sorry. I tried my best. It didn't work out. What you gonna do? My next empty is, I normally don't really include I say normally, as if I've done this before. I haven't. I think that in the future I wouldn't really include sample sizes of things, but because this has such a following, I want to say what I feel about it. And it's the Benefit They're Real mascara. I got this from Sephora for my birthday back in February, and yeah, okay, yeah, I really like it. I really liked it. It was definitely worth the hype. It was a great mascara. The bristle, like, is something crazy. I don't know, it's so separating and it's great and fantastic. But that price tag though, I don't know if I'll rebuy it, because $30 is a lot to spend on mascara, you know? I think that's how much it is. I think it's $30, and like, I'm completely happy with drugstore mascaras, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy this again. Probably not. But I really liked it. Okay, the only issue I had with it, and this is an issue that probably only I had, is that the applicator is like one of those rubber ones as opposed to the other kind, and it was really pointy, and I have a tendency to poke myself in the eye with a mascara wand, and it really hurt when I did it with this one. So the frequent times when I poked myself in the eye with my mascara, this one hurt the most. But that's probably a really stupid complaint about mascara. Otherwise it was great, so just when I poked myself in the eye, it hurt. Yeah. The next one is this. You can't see it anymore because it's rubbed off, but it's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the color Cafe. There's still a little bit of product on the brush itself, but like it doesn't dip into anything anymore. It looks like there's some left, but there's really not. This was okay. It was a little chalky for my particular skin tone, and I tried using it under my eyes to work with it. I've actually mentioned this in a previous video. I think in my products I regret buying. I mentioned it in my products I regret buying. And you know, it didn't work under my eye, but it works great under my eyebrows. So that's fine. Whenever I decide to like do the full eyebrow shebang, I didn't do it today, but when I normally do, I use like a concealer that's my skin tone up here above the eyebrow, and below the eyebrow I use something that's a little bit lighter, and the chalkiness of this doesn't bother me as much when I use it under my brows. So I ended up finding a use for it, and it was okay. The next item I have is the L'Oreal Paris. Why did I say Paris? That's not necessary to the title. L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. But I had accidentally purchased this in black brown. And when I got home I was like, damn it, I purchased this in black brown and I don't feel like going back. So what did I do? I used it in my eyebrows. This may sound strange, and this won't work for anyone who doesn't have really, really dark eyebrows. But because of my skin tone and because of the tone of my hair, I can get away with wearing super, super dark things in my eyebrows. And this was great. Like, let me tell you, I use it instead of like a clear mascara or an eyebrow gel. I'd kind of fill in my eyebrows, and then I would like put this on top, and it would add like more color in the areas where it was sparse, and it would keep it down. So I mean, that was great. I might buy some more brown mascara for my eyebrows. It sat there for a really long time before I had the idea to use it in my eyebrows, and so now it's like, it smells bad. You know, like, you know the makeup gone bad smell? It has that. So it's still probably half full, but it smells like it's past its prime. So gonna have to put that baby down. But yeah, I liked using that in my eyebrows, so I might do that again. Next, I have the MAC Matchmaster Foundation in 8.5. And this foundation was, it was something. I don't know if you can tell right now from looking at the bottle, maybe not. It was quite red undertoned, like really red undertoned, more so than any other foundation that I had owned from MAC. And MAC is normally my go-to for foundations. Like, if I'm unsure of what to buy next, like, I always go to MAC because they normally have my back. And this makeup artist at MAC said to try this. It had been new at the time. Yada, yada, yada. I bought it. Yada, yada, yada. I used it. Yada, yada, yada. I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't dislike it. I worked with it. And once you put powder on and all the other things you do on your face, it's kind of okay. But it was really red undertoned. And I found that the one down was way too light and the one up was way too dark. So this is definitely the one that was the closest match to me. It just didn't have the right undertone for my skin, which is like, wah, wah, wah. But I used it and it was okay. It was okay. I'm definitely going to keep the bottle for back to back, but it took me a long time to make my way through this bottle because I had to force myself to be like, just use the foundation. It'll be fine. You spend money on it. And then I got used to it, but I didn't like it much. The undertones just aren't right. Next, I have this Revlon Colorstay liquid liner. And I don't like it, which is strange. I thought I would. I generally like Revlon as a brand, favorite drugstore brand. But the tip on it is like too thick to make a really thin line. And it's a little watery, like it's not as black as I want it to be. It's a little bit gray-y, if that makes sense. Something's off about it. I did not like this one bit. I started using it and then I kept trying to use it and it just wasn't working out, which is a shame. But you know, it wasn't expensive. It was just a Revlon liquid liner. It can't have been more than like $6, maybe $7. I don't really know. It was a really long time ago when I bought it, but now it's empty and I say goodbye to it. Next up is this Physicians Formula Fake Out Mascara. I bought this because I'd heard some good things about it. It's not how it all starts. You go to the drugstore and you're like, oh, I heard so-and-so talk about this one, so I'm gonna try it. And it didn't work for me. Like, look how big that applicator is. Like, do you see that? It's so chunky and it just like, it didn't do anything for me, and it seemed to dry out really, really fast, and it didn't lengthen enough for me. It didn't, there was no fake out. It was sad and disappointing, and I am unhappy with my purchase of this mascara. Just goes to show you that everyone's eyelashes are different, everyone's reaction to mascaras is different, and sometimes the hype is not what you wanted it to be. So Physicians Formula Fake Out, finally done. And honestly, it's not done because I used it so much. It's done because it dried out really, really fast, and that was strange. Maybe it had been opened in the store. That's not true. I'm pretty sure it came in plastic packaging. I digress. Anyways, didn't like it. That's all there is to say about that. Okay, last empty is my Garnier Dark Spot Corrector. As I've mentioned before, or as you've seen before, in my full coverage foundation routine, I have some acne scars on my face, you know? There's some right here, and some right here, a scar right here and here, and another one here. And they're pretty bad. Like, they're pretty pigmented, it's pretty annoying. It's a pain. And especially with summer coming, I wanted my skin to kind of even itself out because I'm going to want to wear lighter products during the summer, and I don't want to have to do my full coverage foundation face every single day to cover up the scars. Okay, I say they're pretty bad. They're not like horrifying. You're not children don't run screaming from my face when they see me without makeup on. It's just, it annoys me. But I bought this Garnier Dark Spot Corrector. I think it was $20, which I thought was pretty expensive for like a drugstore-y kind of thing. But that was fine. I was ready to try it. And I really, really liked it. It was the consistency of a serum. So it was kind of like, actually I think I might be able to squeeze out a little bit. No, I can't. It's done. It's done. It was like kind of the consistency of a serum, and has a really yummy, fresh kind of smell. And it did definitely lighten my dark spots. Now, I don't think I'll buy it again just because I feel like once it's done what it's going to do, it doesn't do anymore. Do you know what I mean? So like after a few weeks of using it, it kind of reached its pinnacle of what it'll do for my skin. And then, excuse me, and then my dark spots weren't lightening anymore, which is fine. It definitely did help a lot. I was really happy with it. it just, I don't think I'll buy it again. I'll move on to another dark spot correcting thing from the drugstore. Also, if you have any suggestions for any dark spot correcting things from the drugstore, they would be much appreciated. Thank you, if you leave me any. But yeah, I do really, really like that. So if you're contemplating buying this, it did work for me. Won't guarantee that it'll work for you, but it definitely did something for me. Just as it starts to get too bright again, I am done with this video. Sorry for the shifty lighting, as I always am. I tried, you know, I did my best. I tried filming this 3 times, and 4th time was the charm. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like or comment or subscribe, or, you know, do all 3 if you're cool with that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.